Hello, this is Razray, an autistic virtual YouTuber from Malaysia. So today I'm not going to play any games. Instead, I will go for a birthday talking stream. By the way, the background music is Dancehall Diplomacy. The piece of music that got featured in ASCII's Don't Stop the Music 3. So I have collected marshmallow questions, but I only got 2, so I'm going to start with this question. The ultimate question: pineapple on pizza or no pineapple on pizza? How should I put this? You are asking the wrong VTuber, cause I don't eat pizzas in the first place, so I have no answer for this question. Go ask other VTubers. Okay? So now, and then for the second question, I haven't really been able to catch up most of your streams. What are your plans for VTubing the future? Any plan to post game review? Okay, on that regard, first of all, there will be a few streaming events. I'm going to start with the one for the third Shinjin Furige contest store. So my plan is to stream 30 titles, but I haven't really get to curate the titles yet because I want to wait for the event to end. So essentially, I have previously announced over Twitter that further information will be only revealed 1 week after the result is out. As far as I know, the contest is currently on a review phase, the first review phase in fact. So I cannot comment further on that. And I have another one coming up on January 2022. I plan to stream maybe 7 titles from GC Koshien 2021, but that one might be a little bit hard to properly execute because first of all, I need to get permissions individually. But there's one title that is confirmed have default permissions that I don't need to get the permission in the first place. That title would be Line Ball Gimmicks A to Z. That's one of the confirmed. That's the sole confirmed title. The other 6 titles, well, I can't even decide on anything yet because currently the contest is still accepting entries, and it would be better for me to curate some of the titles first, and then once the result is out in December, then I will try to contact the relevant developers to secure permissions if the permissions are necessary. So that's for the game streaming events. As for my music side of things, there's not much that I can tell because I plan to have some surprise a bit late, maybe in October. I think some of you might be able to guess what that would be. And then there's a project that I want to start in 2022, but I haven't get the terms written down yet. And even after I'm done with that, I need to get it professionally translated into Japanese. And then I don't know if there will be a bilingual VTuber who will, help me into the project announcement, but I think I'll just go solo on that. And also, yeah, if you want to know what that thing is about, you can check the interview that Ato Fusuka done with me. It's on his channel. And speaking of him, it's nice to see him return to streaming after become a dad. Congratulations to him. And he's slated to return tomorrow to stream a game by Team Arc. I can't recall the name of the game. I only know that game is a Wordicon title and ranked quite high in the rankings. So that's it for the marshmallows. So I still have some time left. So I'm gonna open up for a call-in. Please wait for a bit while I open. So I'm gonna send an invite link. By the way, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go for so Dila. Happy birthday, September baby. Okay, thank you. So by the way, the invite to since that server is actually designed for collaboration use only, so it will expire in 30 minutes and it's a single use link, so be careful about that. So this is the link. I'm gonna pin it. Okay, so now the message should be pinned now. So I'm just waiting. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for someone to come in. At the meantime, I'll just prepare a notepad and see who's available. Seems like no one's here, I guess. I actually previously announced about the existence of the call-in, and yeah, I haven't actually get to reply to those birthday messages that I have received over Twitter. I'm going to reply them after the stream ends. So no, yeah, I'm going to wait for until 9:50. So once the time reaches 9:50, I'm going to have a surprise announcement. Maybe I should announce it a bit earlier, but never mind. So now let's see if there's anyone joining in. Wait. I think I got the link wrong, so I'm gonna set up a new link. Since that I get the limit, I shouldn't have set up the limit So I'm gonna go for new edit invite link. So okay, now I'm gonna set up a new link. Yep, this is it. By the way, it has unlimited users. Okay, now the message is pinned. So just waiting. So I'm gonna wait until 9:50 p.m. and so no one's coming, huh? You know, I used to don't care about my birthday because I don't even celebrate it myself, and it kind of reminded me that I had got older for a year. But then again, I'm no longer a young person though. I'm 32, so I'm 32 already. So I shouldn't be obsessed over that. So no one's here. And yeah, if not for the fact that tomorrow I have work and the task that I have to do tomorrow is something really important or urgent, I might have waited longer, but I can't. In fact, after the stream ends, I have to dry the laundry that's currently washing in the washing machine. So if there's one person in, even if there's only one person in, it's enough already. So no one's here yet. And by the way, tomorrow's what is the name of the game? Yeah, Bone Continent Saga. So tomorrow I'm going to stream Bone Continent Saga at, let me double check. Yeah, at 9:30 p.m. UTC plus 8. That's 10:30 p.m. Japan time. I had difficulty clearing the map in the last part, and now hopefully I can beat the map in the next part. There's still no one here. Thank you for the emojis. And today at work, I got a birthday cake from my coworker. I am really grateful. And to be honest, I actually prefer to not getting disturbed at work for these kind of things, because at the moment the task that I'm currently doing now at work is something really urgent and it has to be done as soon as possible. And speaking of my job though, I have quit my job. I have tendered my resignation notice a while ago, so I will quit right on the day of Creators Phonecast 2021. That's 16th October. By the way, I'm not working that day. hopefully I'm not working that day. I have 1 day of annual leave left. If I have to work on that day, then I'll just apply leave, because I definitely going to stream on that day, during my attendance in the event. And speaking of this, there will be some surprise if you visit the booth. There will be an early release, early freebies for the visitors to my booth. It's in the area of streamers. The position is R2. So while I'm waiting for an actual call to come, so allow me to share something about that event. So that event is hosted by Nemuibel and Hangen. Both of are my favorite people in the Japanese freeware gaming scene. Nemuibel is a VTuber, and Hangen is a game developer, but he does R18 stuff, so I don't really follow his game development side of things. And then so they actually announced the event, the online exhibition in Peak Square, but initially I refused to enter the event because that's a Japanese online convention, and I expect that if I attending, I will get Japanese attendance and there will be serious language barriers. But on a second thought, I think this is a good chance for me to tell the Japanese audiences that Japanese freeware games isn't just being played by Japanese people. People around the world are, I think since a few years ago, have started to play them. And I'm not talking about the craze that is, Cave Story and La Mulana. That era is gone. After those two games, sure, there are still people playing them and they do get into recommendations of Japanese freeware games, but I don't really see English speaking players discover other games beyond those two. But then again, English translated Japanese freeware games are rare, and unless you really dig into the scene, it's kind of hard to find. But with the advent of platforms like itch.io, that site acts as a bridge, on top of Frame having a English UI version available that makes discovery a bit easier. And there's also PC, but that's outside my scope. I don't stream browser games, even though on the Japanese side of things, browser games are part of the freeware gaming ecosystem, whereas in other countries, browser games and freeware or offline freeware games are considered separate ecosystems, and for a good reason. Let's say Frame, they host browser games and offline games. The same also applies to Mugen. Vector, they don't host that, and which is definitely understandable since that Vector isn't exactly a Japanese freeware game repository. It is more like a software website, and you can actually purchase Japanese made software over there, and game is just a part of them. And I also noticed that the developer community in Frame and Mugen are close, but they are not the same as the one, for reasons that I have no idea about. Then let me check back. So no one's entering yet. And I think with my participation in the online exhibition, I can show that, they are overseas people playing Japanese video games, and their number is slowly increasing, but not by much. Maybe because my limited social media landscape, and I don't think I have done enough to spread the word regarding those games. But when you have a job that forces you to wake up at 5, and then by the time you reach home you have to straight up stream after you are done with your dinner, there's not much time for anything else, because I still have to work on those back-end stuff, finding games to stream, arrange schedules, composing music, and recently I have returned back to game development. And speaking of development though, I have resumed developing Back Movers, and I have started some work on Maze Escape 3. So my target for those two games is a 2022 release, and after I have completed those two, then I will go forward with Battle Race Madness 3, which is previously Battle Race Madness double side, but since that the way the plot progress, it doesn't make sense for me to drop the number. And the full title for that would be Battle Race Madness 3 Kyoto Tokyo So, which means cooperation. Crap, I forgot which one is which. But I can tell you that that game will not play normally like how previous Battle Race Madness games work. So you will control both sides of the left side characters, so there will be no ally characters. You control the playable side on the top and the bottom of the map. And I can describe the game as simultaneously cooperative and competitive. That's all I can tell about the game development side. So there's 10 minutes left. Ah, crap. I ran out of my drinking water. But never mind. And at the meantime, I wondered if I'm going to get any call-ins. Nothing here. But then again, I have not much expectations regarding this, since that I'm just 100 plus subs, you know. And then and speaking of this, my sub count kind of stagnant lately. And the funny thing about this is that I gained some subs when my music has been released as part of the submission relay during VSonic 3.0, and then it dropped when the whole event is still ongoing. And then I actually lost 2 subs after VTV Premium, which is the final event of the show, barring the post-event after talk. So it's, yeah, I feel like, what did I do wrong? I mean, normally you don't unsub people without a good reason. And cut, but I did gain some of them back. I wondered, another thing I was wondering is that, does English speaking gamers aren't interested in Japanese freeware games because of the language barrier? But the irony of all this is that with the advent of gacha games, they are willing to play those games despite the language barrier. Then why the same doesn't apply to Japanese freeware games? You know, there's no microtransactions involved, and you could get some really good games out of the scene. Not to mention that Frame has a, as I mentioned before, Frame has an English UI that you can navigate easily. I have no idea. And maybe if you are watching the archive, I hope that you can drop a comment about this and see how things go. I am definitely welcome for some feedback regarding the topic. 7 minutes left. So no one's coming, I guess. I guess I didn't promote my stream enough, maybe? Who knows? What should I be talking right now? Okay, let's get back to the Creators Phonecast site to 2021. So I was like, okay, I'll join the event. Then I try to sign up for Peak Square service, since that's where the event is, online exhibition is hosted. But I couldn't get my local phone number to work. And then I tried my dad's, also doesn't work. Then I resorted to use my sister's number, and then it worked. So, and my sister was unhappy about that. That's understandable. So after that, before I actually try to sign up for the service, I actually had looked up some guides on the signing up, the design, how to design your booth and all that, which is actually understandable even for English speakers. Then I design my own booth. So I'm gonna show you the booth. Please wait for a bit. So where is it? Okay, this is it. Yeah, by the way, the QR code is not valid. If you try to access it, there will be a message saying that please wait until Creator Phonecast Site 2021 start, and I will change the QR code because I'm going to make some edits to the streaming request form. Yeah, by the way, if you are visiting my booth on that day, you get to check on the right QR code and then request me to stream a game which will happen from 24th to 30th October. 7 titles will be selected, scheduling will be determined later on, and priority will be given to game developers who develop the game themselves. And yeah, the form will be in English because I don't want to translate the form into Japanese and then I get fully Japanese responses and then I have to resort help from Reddit. There's a translator community for that. That's not a good practice, as not just as a VTuber but also as a content creator. It's better to let them at least make it obvious that I don't speak Japanese. And speaking of that, I haven't put that part in, so yeah, the form's getting updated later. So 2 minutes left. No one's in, so I'm gonna and as far as I know, I am the only overseas person who will attend the event as an exhibitor. And based on what I have seen so far, Mogura and Sakamoto Tomat will have booths in that exhibition. I will definitely visit them when the event goes live. There will be a stream or two, I'm not sure, but I will attend the event online with their 4 avatars. There's a lot of selection. Katie, please. Hey Omura. Okay, thank you for coming, Katie. So less than 1 minute left. Also, happy birthday. Thank you. Then maybe I should start preparing that thing. Yep, time's up, so I'm going to, please wait for a bit. So the link is, I'm going to remove the link. Okay, so unfortunately no one come to for the callings that's expected. So okay, now I gotta prepare something first. Please wait for a bit. Wait. So now, oops. Gotta do some adjustment first. Okay. So get ready for some surprise. Ding. So I'm going to have 2 new music release for this live. Separate music uploads will be, I try to get it done as soon as possible, but I won't be able to upload it tomorrow, maybe on Sunday. So first I'm going to start with Spirit of Gallantry V version. That is a modified version of an old music that I composed back in 2018 if I'm not mistaken. So I reworked the composition and make some changes. So let's give it a listen. Okay, that's it for the first track. So now I'm going to move on to the second music, Spirit of Discovery, second theme of Murazrai. So without ado, let's enjoy. Oh, Kobayashi-san, thank you for coming and thank you for the message. So that's it for the music. So I will post those two new music on Sunday if possible. And there's another announcement here. I'm going to take a 2-week break. So after So the break will start on 19 September to 2 October. So music releases will go as scheduled. I have scheduled already for that when to release. There will be another one, so bringing the total music releases in this month to 4. There's one, Trust the Force, has been released earlier this week. So the reason is that I want to work a bit more on my music compositions and game development, and maybe spend a little bit more time playing games with other VTubers. I kind of miss the times where I play Apex with others, but I'm not gonna take too much time. Most of the time it's still game development and music composition. I want to build up some good buffer. I actually could have stopped until like February next year if I wanted to, but that's not a good idea because creative drive is something that you really have to maintain. So it's like if you suddenly stop doing it, then the creative drive will stop, and that's not good for my that's not good for music composition work. And at the meantime, maybe I'll clean up my channel for a bit. Something like, maybe I'll fix up some links, maybe putting up links to different parts of the game. Yeah, those kind of maintenance stuff. If you have any suggestions on how to make the presentation of my channel better, you can always tag me over Twitter. So that's it for today's stream. Tomorrow, as I previously announced, I will stream Bone Continent Saga at 9:30 p.m. UTC plus 8, that's 10:30 p.m. Japan time. Hopefully I can clear the map that I have previously unable to in the previous part. That will be the last stream before I take a break. But as I said before, there will be music releases at the meantime, and I will still be active over Twitter and Discord, just not by much, because as I said before, I want to put more effort on game making and music composition and some channel maintenance stuff. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.